So, you have good aim, huh? Land those headshots, huh? Yeah, me too. Nothing like consistently landing a headshot. Hey, if you have good aim and can land headshots, then we may be onto something here. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Payday 2 ranking video where I take certain aspects of Payday 2 and rank them from worst to best. Previous ranking videos include worst to best pistols, assault rifles, shotguns, heists, music, melee, DLC, heisters and many more. Make sure you click the link at the end of this video or the one in the description to check out the playlist that has all these and future videos in there. If you do like these kind of videos, please make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on many more of these videos to come. So snipers are a rare breed, technically not a run and gun weapon in real life, but then again, when is this game actually a simulation? Snipers are a lot of fun, dealing high damage, reward accuracy, pierce armor, and even shoot through walls. Like other categories, there's even a specific skill tree and skill set that complements them. This is like a few other categories where the amount of them is not huge. In fact, for snipers, there are only 13 of them. Holy shit. Not really, but sure. As with all weapons, there are groups within the group that are separated by damage, which in turn creates further separation in other stats like ammo pickup, stability, and accuracy. All ammo pickups I show here were tested in-game for accuracy, and the stats for damage will include the perk card's helmet popping and the Fast and Furious. The three major categories within sniper rifles are the low base damage of 160, which offer the highest ammo pickup, faster fire rate, and then mingle with the others somewhat in regards to total ammo, mag sizes, stability, and accuracy. The next sits at a base 246 damage and sees a vast drop in the fire rate as a result. The third main section are the high damage rifles with a base damage of 480 and the slowest fire rates and some of the worst recoil and mag sizes in the game. Outside of these three are two rifles, one sitting with a section splitting 196 damage and then the oversized damage Thanatos with a brain busting 3500 damage. There is of course a bunch more detail regarding weapon stats and even down to the newer implemented damage range multipliers. Within the Payday 2 stats here, the mod I'm using shows the extra stats where you can see that there is a multiplier here for each one. Obviously the base damage being a ×1 damage, dealing the damage stat that we achieve on our weapon, and this is true for snipers between a 0 and 20 meter range. The next 10 meters in distance scale an increase in the weapon's damage up to the noted weapon's damage modifier. These also follow the damage categories of the weapons as previously discussed, the higher damage gaining a modifier of 1.8 times, so an 80% increase in damage at a range of over 30 meters or more. 50% for the medium damage snipers and just a 10% more for the low damage rifles. The Thanatos of course sits alone again with a 30% damage increase, and the distances that it gets that is also different, with the regular damage up to 26 meters and the full increase at 31 meters or more. Just something to think about and can help decide between some, but we'll discuss that a little later. With this mix of variations, the reality actually becomes how you play these and what you want out of them. Oh, here he goes again with the old subjectivity thing. Well, it's true, many will like the efficient killing of the medium damage rifles, while others will like the faster fire rate and more skill heavy rifles of the lower damage section. The best part is you get to give them a try and see which is your favourite. As always, I would love to see your favourites in the comments below and see what you like and what you don't. Well, with that being said, no better place to start than at the bottom and number 13.
The Thanatos.
For me, this is the best gun to be last place on any ranking list. This one is a novelty, or to push, utility. The highest damage weapon in the game that doesn't shoot some kind of rocket. It's definitely fun to use and just the massive amounts of damage that's capable with it is very impressive. It's just too kneecapped by its stats. Don't get me wrong, being able to one-shot kill a minigun dozer on death sentence is satisfying, but all efforts have been made to make this one an ammo-starved beast. It has the worst ammo pickup of any weapon that actually has ammo pickup. I tested it at 0.3 ammo per box picked up, meaning that you can actually pick up 3 ammo boxes and still not get a bullet. It has the lowest mag size and lowest total ammo of all snipers to kick it down once more. Sure, you can use the ammo efficiency skill and gain some back that way, I totally get it. I also understand that killing one enemy in a group with the grey skill will take out a bunch at once, but it's just a bit too much. Anyways, I love you Thanatos, kind regards.
The Desert Fox.
Part of the high damage section of sniper rifles, the Desert Fox falls short of its peers due to its low base accuracy. The others in this category are easily able to achieve 100 accuracy, and you can buff the stability of the others slightly through silencer skills. In order to get the Desert Fox to 100 accuracy, it requires the long barrel. The Desert Fox does have a concealment advantage over the others, but the original damage of this weapon is already one-shot headshotting all enemies other than bulldozers on death sentence without critical hits, so your only other reason for high concealment would be Sneaky Bastard aced for 10 more dodge, so probably not worth it.
The Nugget.
This one is a part of the next 3 rifles that are very close in their stats. This one is at the bottom of those 3 due to its slightly lower ammo pool by 5. 100 accuracy available with around 60 stability depending on how you configure. All other aspects are close with regards to reload, ammo pickup and fire rate.
The platypus.
Pretty much a carbon copy of the previous and with just 5 more total ammo. For damage info, this category of snipers will one-shot headshot kill every enemy except bulldozers on death sentence and doesn't need critical hits to do so. The ammo pickup is also pretty lame at only 1 ammo per box picked up, so skills to improve that like scavenger, ammo efficiency, graze, fully loaded or ammo bags may be needed if you want to keep your primary out for the majority of the heist.
The R93.
This only does stability slightly better than the previous 2. I got to around 68 while keeping the accuracy at 100. The previous 2 were 8 less in stability when modded, and this one has 1 more in the mag for good measure. The fire rate drops by 10, but it's barely noticeable. Okay, so the next section is a little muddy to say the least, and for me, it's where the subjectivity comes in the most. Let me explain. First off, the next 3, depending on your preference, could be lower on the list than the 4 I just went through. The next 3 are in the medium damage category and are, in their basic form, right on the mark with their ability to one-shot headshot kill heavy SWATs on death sentence, dealing a damage of 968 compared to the 960 we actually need. Where this becomes muddy is that if you want to help increase the low stability on these weapons, you may want to take some silencers. To do that, however, this in turn lowers the damage of these to the point where heavy SWATs now need 2 headshots to kill. The interesting factors with this is that if you're more than 20 meters away, you are back to being a one-shot headshot again. You can also move towards getting critical hit skills and increasing concealment on these weapons, or introduce the Berserker skill to get you over the finish line in terms of the damage needed. My tactic is actually the latter, utilising Berserker but also taking advantage of the damage range multipliers and keeping the stability high through silencers, not needing to rely on critical hits through high concealment. So with that out of the way,
The Repeater 1874.
Easily modded to be in low blow territory, and 100 accuracy is achievable with just skills. The single loading isn't too bad compared to the cartridge fed snipers, especially if you utilise the aggressive reload skill and reload after a headshot. You can actually also be tactical with how many you load before shooting, so technically be ready for another shot faster than the cartridge snipers, only doing full reloads after headshots. Sadly, the available sight on this rifle is absolutely ghastly, blacking out everything but the actual sight. I did get stability up to 72 with it, but I'd rather the 68 without it.
The Rattlesnake.
Cool name, bro. Not a bad rifle, just slightly outclassed by the one that follows. 100 accuracy of course, stability as high as 84. Again, as with the Repeater, utilising other skills and the damage range modifiers work just fine to get the best out of this weapon. You can achieve full low blow crits with the right secondary and tactical aluminum body on this sniper. The best secondary I could muster for this was the Micro Uzi, and only landing a 29 detection with the Mark 10 for reference, if that's your usual submachine gun secondary.
The R700.
Very similar to the Rattlesnake, this one offers a slightly increased fire rate. I managed an 88 stability paired with the 100 accuracy. Damage and ammo stats remain the same between the two.
The King Arms X1.
The final section, and my favourite by far, are the low damage, high fire rate sniper rifles. Part of one of the most recent Smuggler DLCs, this sniper comes in looking very strong with its high stability within all of sniper rifles at a base of 48, and depending on how you mod and skill out, this can increase all the way up to 92 alongside a 100 accuracy. However, you will have to sacrifice your concealment. The Kang Arms X1 does not offer a silencer option, but you can get to a detection of 26 just outside of maximum low blow crits with the Micro Uzi and silencer skills. With a 168 damage of this rifle, within 20 meter range you will need a critical hit headshot to kill a heavy SWAT in one. If you opt for Berserker, your health will need to be lowered to 23%, activating a 54% Berserker giving a headshot value of just over 970.
The Bernetti Range Hitter.
I think this is the best looking sniper in the game, very classy. It's also one of only 2 sniper rifles that offer ammo creases in the form of mods, the other being the previous one on the list. This rifle sits slightly higher in damage to the others but leaves no discernible impact for it, even scaling for damage on tasers and medics. Less Berserker is needed for one-shot headshots on heavy SWATs, and the reload is akin to the Repeater as it's a 1 round at a time. Same rule applies in utilising the aggressive reload skill and tactically reloading after a headshot. Choosing to reload only 1 or 2 will maintain faster times overall. Concealment is good for the Bernetti, allowing the silence barrel to achieve 80 accuracy and 76 stability, while concealment is still good for critical hits. Going unsilenced will net you a high 96 accuracy and still maintain good concealment, just dropping stability down by 8. This also has a slightly reduced fire rate of 120 compared to the 150 of others in this group.
The Grom.
Named after the English stop-motion comedy franchise Wallace and Gromit. What's that? Oh, that's not where it's from? Oh yeah, that makes sense. This is a sniper. Okay, I get it. This is the highly concealable sniper rifle, so if you like to snipe while you tiptoe, this may be for you. Going unsilenced again will get you some higher accuracy against all others in this section, paired with a nice recoil of 48. Overall, it's pretty similar with the others and a great sniper rifle to play. As with the others, it works well with Berserker, high value target, critical hits, and taking advantage of the extra 10% damage range multiplier where possible.
The Contractor 308.
This was very recently the best sniper rifle in Payday 2 and very well could be again given the frequency of weapon changes in this game. The Contractor is uninterestingly the only sniper rifle to offer grip options. This rifle has the highest mag size of all, or tied if you count the modded Kang X1 at 20. Leading fire rate as its peers with 150, great modded stability and accuracy, with a fast reload that's lightning fast with the aggressive reload skill after headshots. Ammo pickup is standard within this range and pairs well again with all the other skills mentioned in the previous to boost its damage.
The Lebensauger 308.
The newly minted King of the Hill, recently updated at least at the time of this video, this sniper leapfrogged the Contractor with its updated ammo counts, reload speed and accuracy and stability potentials. Let's run through what makes this sniper the best in the game. Second highest mag size and highest total ammo. Highest fire rate with 100 accuracy available. Great concealment to allow for critical hits easily along with stability at a high of 76. The ammo pickup I tested was 3.9 ammo per box picked up, which is the highest of all sniper rifles and one more per box compared to the Contractor, Grom and Kang. Like the others, some skills will be needed to get the best out of this rifle. Critical hits, Berserker, high value target can all be utilised, but it's a joy to use. Even if you're like me and have really bad aim, you at least have some good ammo and pickup as forgiveness and room for error. So there you go, a ranking list that's current for at least a day or two. Please let me know in the comments which your favourite rifle is and why, and I will see you in the next one.